Mr. Agrawal, if you were a, a global investor, how would you look at India in that context? In that the country is not slowing down because of some of the decisions that the country is taken, but because of what the world might be going through. And as you said, if there is a prolonged period of Europe staying lower for longer, what does that therefore do to either the appetite for risk assets like emerging markets, and within that, an asset like India, which is not not particularly cheap?
So I think as far as cheapness is concerned, every asset has its own value at a given point of time. Like India, where it is standing today, the growth potential is looking very robust, way above any other country, and for much longer period. I think that much longer period, like what has happened in the last 25 years, can continue without any problem for next 25 years.
You think so?
Yeah. Despite, I'm saying that today we have the stability, even after that, after 5-6 years, by chance, there is some level of instability. Even there it is fine, because in the last 25 years, we have seen all kinds of instability in Indian democracy. So, coalition politics and all. So, I think politics aside, India's time has come where I think growth of 6-7% is granted for many years to come. There could be some slowdown for 4-5 years, policy corrections will be there. But per se, because our per capita GDP is low, at about 2,500, global average is more like $10,000-12,000. So for us to catch up with that, that itself is a journey of 20-30 years. So I think we have a very, very good wicket. We are betting on very good wicket. Now, as far as the global investors are concerned, see, we are very domestic centric. I mean, for us, India is 100% almost. Okay. But for somebody who's allocating globally, I mean, they would like to be taking shots on the markets which are going to be very successful. Now, India is going to be very successful. It has been successful. The issue is that they are already over allocated by some measures. What is the indices which they are showing? India is already, those investors are already over allocated. So what do they do? But if you look at the overall, like we are 3.5% of global market cap, headed towards 5. But I don't think the world is allocated that much on India. So I don't know how they resolve it. I mean, will they make India as a separate category itself and state allocate say 2-3%, 4% out of their total global this thing? But the kind of guys who are visiting me and we are able to talk to some people, it looks at very large buckets of money like $1 trillion, $500 billion. Those guys are saying that in next 7-8 years, 10 years, their intention is to go up to 8-10% of their corpus into India. Wow. Can India absorb? So I think outlook is good, is very good. It is for the policymakers also to understand the needs of these entities and conduct the policy in such a way that the growth is intact. Growth should be the top priority, and also you don't disturb the investment environment, whether it is taxes or permissions or regulatory environment should also be very, very friendly. Yeah.